What's up, basketball fans? Welcome to a very fire video today. So you might be wondering, Inspector, why are we on this page right here? Because today we are ranking the best player from every NBA team. And I've gotten it written down because then this video will just take forever. Let's start with the 30th because there are 30 NBA teams. New Orleans Pelicans. Anthony Davis. There's not really much competition. It's only Zion and Chris Paul, which, to be fair, Zion might be better than Davis in the future, but right for now, Anthony Davis is better. He's led them to better records, and Zion is he's still not a superstar, even though many people would say he is. I disagree. Let's get even deeper now. Number 29. Then Memphis Grizzlies. Marc Gasol. I almost said Pau Gasol. Because Pau Gasol is a competition to Marc Gasol. The only competition besides Pau Gasol is Rudy Gay and Marc Gasol and Ja Morant. To be fair, Ja Morant might be a superstar and better in the future, but for now, it remains to be, of course, oh my gosh, I keep Marc Gasol. Number 28, Denver Nuggets. Nikola Jokic. There are only two other competitors, and those competitors are Alex English and Carmelo Anthony. In general, I think the Sixers have more competition than the Nuggets, but I still think Embiid is the best center to ever touch a basketball today. But I think he's the best center today, Joel Embiid. I don't think it's Jokic. Number 27. Ooh, this is a hard one. I have not really made my list yet. I'm Charlotte Hornets, number 27. Kemba Walker. There's not really that much competition. It's only just Gerald Wallace and LaMelo Ball, but it's still Kemba Walker. He's led them to playoff appearances, almost made it past the first round. And yeah, I gotta say it's Kemba, but it's because he once scored 60 points against the Sixers. Number 25. Los Angeles Clippers. It is between Chris Paul and Blake Griffin. I already made my decision. Chris Paul is better. Number 24. Number 24. Indiana Pacers. Our options are Reggie Miller, Paul George, or Victor Oladipo. Let's just kick out Oladipo because I don't even know why people say he's good. He's actually a bit of a trash player. No disrespect to him though. But I just don't think he's as good as, Lost and Unbound fame. Anyways, Reggie Miller or Paul George? Reggie Miller. I think he had more seasons and I think he's better than Paul George. Even through careers, Reggie Miller's better. So, don't go any further, we'll go to Reggie Miller. Number 23, Portland Trailblazers. This is an easy one. Clyde Drexler or Damian Lillard. I think it's Drexler. Because, Lillard hasn't really led them that far in the playoffs. Only once, and they got swept by the Warriors, so... Yeah, I think you see what I mean. It's Drexler, because Lillard started one of the weirdest teams ever. Anyways, number 22. Wow, this is number 22. Timberwolves. Kevin Garnett, easiest choice of the video. The only competition is Kevin Love, but it's not even close. Garnett is one of the best players that has ever touched the basketball, and Kevin Love is not as good. Now, number 21, I think. Or is this 21? Number 21. Number 21, Washington Wizards. Actually, move Bradley Beal to number 30. Bradley Beal, the Wizards are actually number 30. I'll put my list at the end. But Bradley Beal, swap him with Nikola Jokic. I'll put Jokic at 21. So as you see, Jokic will be 28. And now, kaboom, he's number 21. The Denver Nuggets are there. So I guess number 20 is now coming. Toronto Raptors. Vince Carter. You might say, oh, it's Kawhi Leonard. He won a championship. Vince Carter never did. But Kawhi was only stayed 1 year with the Los Angeles, with the Toronto Raptors. So it cannot be Kawhi. It's Vince Carter, even though I never saw him play in his prime. But I did see Kawhi Leonard play in his prime, and I did see how he just broke my heart with that shot. Don't ever do that again, Kawhi. Luckily, Carter didn't do that. Alright. Let's go to number 19. Ooh. Dallas Mavericks. Dirk Nowitzki. There's not really any competition besides Luka Doncic. In the future, Luka might be better, but it's still Dirk Nowitzki. Like, he won a championship, kicked LeBron, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh by himself, and he helped the Mavericks get one championship and not seem like a no team. And yeah, and Luka Doncic has still not led the Mavericks to even past the first round. Poor Luka. So maybe one day Trae Young might be a winner. Number 18, Atlanta Hawks. Dominique Wilkins. Speaking of which, the only competition is Trae Young, who, to be fair, in the future is definitely going to be better than Wilkins. That's confirmed. But for now, it's Dominique. He's been really good in the dunk contest. He should have beat MJ in the dunk contest. Don't get mad at me. Number 17, New York Knicks. Patrick Ewing. That's easy. Number 16. Number 16 are Number 16, Sacramento Kings. So technically the Cincinnati Royals were the Sacramento Kings, and Oscar Robertson was on that team. So Oscar Robertson is the best player in Kings history, or Sacramento history, basically the Kings history. But he was on the Royals before everything. Number 15. I already said the Indiana Pacers. Detroit Pistons. Isaiah Thomas. There's not really any competition. Only Dennis Rodman, but I think Dennis Rodman's best seasons were actually with the Chicago Bulls, not the Detroit Pistons. Number 14. We're getting into the top 14 teams. Let's see what teams are remaining. The Jazz, number 14. Golden State Warriors. Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, or Wilt Chamberlain. Easy question. Steph Curry. He's changed the game of basketball with his three-pointers. Wilt Chamberlain didn't really change basketball. He just made everything seem easy, but actually wasn't easy. Number 13. Which teams remain? It's getting into the top 13. Number 13. Wow, I'm just looking at Number 13, Utah Jazz. Karl Malone. The only competition would be John Stockton, but it's still Karl Malone. He's one of the best power forwards to ever play. Number 12, Phoenix Suns. Charles Barkley. The only competition would be Steve Nash, and I already said Steve Nash is overrated. Like 19 points and 12 assists in an NBA MVP, and you're a point guard? No. Please just average Steph Curry's points this year. 32 points. And I don't care about assists when you're a point guard. Because it's literally in your name to score points. Point guard point. See? And all the best players who've scored a lot of points are guards. Yes, most of them are shooting guards, but this season Steph Curry averaged more points than anything else. So Charles Barkley, best player, Suns history. Number 11, Houston Rockets. Hakeem Olajuwon. This is a really easy decision. The only competition would be Harden, and even though Harden averaged the most points in an MVP season, averaged 36 points a game in his prime, it's still Hakeem Olajuwon. Harden never won a championship, and he never even made it far with a good team. With Westbrook, he didn't make it that far. Number 10. Ooh, it's getting into the top 10. Who is going to be at number 10? Actually, I put the Brooklyn Nets too high. Let's switch the Brooklyn Nets with the Dallas Mavericks. The Brooklyn Nets will get switched with the Mavericks, and then the Jazz will get switched with the Nets, and then the Jazz will get switched with the Suns. So Charles Barkley, I guess, is number 10. No, number 11 is Charles Barkley. Number 10, Hakeem the Dream Olajuwon, and the Houston Rockets. Now it's getting into the top 10. Now it's getting top. Number 9. I forgot to put the Allen Iverson as well. Allen Iverson, I guess I'll switch Allen Iverson with Hakeem Olajuwon. We'll make a little switcheroo again. Number 9, basically Hakeem Olajuwon. Number 8, Timmy Duncan. Number 7. Ooh, here are the good teams. Which teams remain? Boston Celtics. Larry Bird. The only competition would be Bill Russell. Even though Bill Russell won 11 championships, it's still Larry Bird. Hold on. Sorry about that. It's still Larry Bird because he just scored a lot of points. Number 6. Did I already say Orlando Magic? Number 6, Orlando Magic. It is clearly Shaquille O'Neal. Which teams remain? Teams have I not said yet. Miami Heat, number 5. Dwayne Wade. The only competition would be LeBron James. And even though LeBron had his prime in Miami... Actually, no. Let's switch Dwayne Wade. Let's switch Dwayne Wade with Hakeem Olajuwon, and then let's switch Olajuwon with O'Neal. So Dwayne Wade is like number 9. And then number 7, Houston Rockets, Hakeem Olajuwon. Now let's go. Ooh, it's getting interesting. Number 6, Orlando Magic. Shaquille O'Neal. The only competition would be Dwight Howard. But Shaq is one of the most dominant players of all time. Number 5, Oklahoma City Thunder. Kevin Durant. He led them to the NBA Finals He won an MVP, and he spent time in Oklahoma. And now we have number 4, Milwaukee Bucks. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. The only competition would be also Robertson and Giannis Antetokounmpo, but it's still Kareem. Number 3, Los Angeles Lakers. Kobe Bryant, Magic Johnson, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Wilt Chamberlain, or Shaquille O'Neal. The hardest choice of the video. But I already said Kobe Bryant, the Black Mamba. Number 2, Cleveland Cavaliers. LeBron James. The only real competition would be Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love. But even though Kyrie averaged 25 points and Kevin Love was a really good third option, it's still obviously LeBron James. And number 1, Chicago Bulls. You already know who it is. It is Scottie Pippen. No. Sorry, I said that on purpose. You already know who it is. Michael Jordan, the best player to ever touch a basketball. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. And here will be the final stats on the screen. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.